Hey, what's going on, everyone? Little issue here, but so easily remedied. Okay, so first and foremost, as you know, I've had this cabinet quite a while now. What, 4 years? I don't know. And usually, in the rare event that it actually does get turned on and used, it has only been used with Capcom CPS2 game boards that require 3 buttons, your top punch buttons. Obviously, as you know, for Capcom CPS1 and CPS2 arcade hardware, and 3 as well, in order to get the lower row of buttons to function properly, we need something called the kick harness. And you guys all know this by now. If you're watching my channel, you're familiar with all this stuff. But anyway, the guy who put this cabinet together, wired it up, used a CPS2 kick harness. That's cool, because like my super guns, for instance, go over here. I can't remember. I bought it from a store in Japan. My JAMA harness, and I told him to build it with a CPS1. I have no idea why. I don't even have any 6-button CPS1 games. And I did the same thing for my Sigma Ryzen over here. Right there. So what was I thinking? Anyway, it's kind of cool that this does have a CPS2 kick harness, but I just posted a community post about it. That is for what we know. See the green wire over there? It's 2 from the other. That's what we know as, well, back in the old Street Fighter days, Capcom terminology, the fierce kick button. So the fierce kick button here, and of course your weak and medium kicks. And yeah, I don't know, it's like up a slot too high, so I had to get that rewired in there, and it's working fine now. Yeah, simple little thing, but I don't know, in case somebody still doesn't know about it or has one, then your CPS2 kick harness isn't working. Well, it could just be that the guy wired it up improperly. I mean, mistakes can happen. So, no worries, but I just corrected it. That's about it, really. I don't, maybe I'll do a gameplay on this, I'm not sure, but yeah, my son and I have been playing a little bit of pro gear, because, little boy likes trains, planes, all of that, and that's a cool game for a kid to play. Fun one. Sure he'll like some Marvel vs. Capcom as well. Oh, these famous superheroes and Capcom characters, so it's a great game. Or, since we're talking about this, I've got a lot of issues with the Mini Cube. It's not my favorite cabinet. I know people are going to crucify me for saying that, but while it is cool to have if you're a Capcom fan, I mean, it's beautiful, it's compact, the yellow coloration, kind of the distinct Capcom colors is nice. I mean, they came in green and pink as well. I have the yellow one, but there's not a lot of space down here, as you can see. So for a CPS2 board, I don't think you'd be able to horizontally mount on the floor there like you can with the Neo Geo candy cabinets. I've got a 4-slot over there, and I love those Neo cabs I have because it's easy to pop the door open and put in new MBS carts or new JAMA PCBs, and you don't have to screw anything in. Like the vertical mount, you're only going to get so much wear and tear and usage out of screwing and unscrewing the game boards. So that's going to be a problem eventually. This one might just stay dedicated for one game, I think, when I set up this place. And I don't, it's still a mess, so I'm not sure what I'm doing. I want to get back on that project, but yes. So, my thought process on this, obviously, it's designed to play CPS2 games, or it doesn't matter, any board, but a lot of people use it for CPS2, so you screw in one game CPS2 motherboard and have all region game boards that connect with it. Now the problem is, then that would have worked great for arcade operators back in the day. The problem being is, you know, over the past 20 years, we've been collecting these CPS2 game boards as home hobbyists in all different regions. You know, I've got USA and Europe blue, Japan green, Asia gray, and South America orange. So quite a conundrum for you if you're going to be screwing out game and motherboards, because that's not going to last forever. That plywood, have to replace it. You know how it is. But for an operator, like, if he was just in one region, that's perfect. You just change out the game board, leave the motherboard there. Just a little thing, because I think I've got a bunch of gray. All mine are Phoenix. You know, if they weren't when I got them, I had them done. Phoenix hacks, I just like it better to have all the regions, and you know, the dreaded suicide battery, you don't have to worry about it. Some people like the Phoenix mod, some people don't. Generally it tends to increase the value of the board, because most people do not want to have to deal with periodically changing out batteries, no matter how infrequent you actually have to do. I think I do have a board that has a pretty old battery. It's still working fine. I might have one that, and it's not one I really care about much. If I did, I don't know. So maybe I'll have it Phoenixed. But yeah. All right, that's it. I might do a gameplay on this. Why not? It's gonna be crappy. I haven't played this in a long time. But we'll check it out. See if well, let's do this. Fierce kick working now? It is. Medium as well. This would be the purple one. I had to correct that as well. It was a little askew and off. But, yep. Problem solved. Let's play some MVC. Talk to you later.